EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 4th, 2022. It is Monday, and the Monday video forecast is sponsored by Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Kinsley's is the world's largest ShopRite, and the ShopRite logo means they're all about food, they're all about savings, and they're all about you. Kinsley's Friday Seafood Fest continues this week and every Friday during Lent. Of course, Easter Sunday is April 17th this year, so you have a couple weeks yet. Items include their chef's famous teriyaki salmon, coconut-crusted cod, and side dishes, and much more. Stop by their seafood department, where their seafood is the freshest in the industry, and they make deliveries 7 days a week, year-round. They are Kinsley ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. Okay, so we have a very unsettled and cooler kind of week. So you see I have a sweatshirt on here in the video. There's going to be a theme this week. You're going to need sweatshirts this entire week. Next week might be a different story. I don't like getting past 7 days in these videos here, but the indications are that we get into next week, we're going to have a nice several days run of spring-like temperatures, but we're not going to have it this week, okay? You're going to have to bear through it. And this was long projected to be a cooler start to this month, and it's going to definitely deliver, it looks like, for the next several days. Now, we're not looking at extreme cold at all, and we're looking at temperatures that are technically slightly below average for many of the days in the upcoming week, but we will have plenty of rain chances here, and I'm going to go through those here in this video. The first one is actually not going to be precipitation. There's going to be an increase in clouds today. It's going to be in association with this wave moving toward us, but it's going to be falling apart as it does so. It just falls apart. So you will get the clouds from it, but you're not going to get anything else, okay? So we're going to have partly cloudy start to the day today, and then the clouds will increase noon, early afternoon, something like that, and then you'll have mostly cloudy skies, or at least partly to mostly cloudy skies for the remainder of the day and overnight period, overnight tonight. And then Tuesday is going to start off the same way in advance of the next system coming at us, okay? This is coming in from the south, and will bring some precipitation starting as early as mid to late afternoon tomorrow in some areas, a few showers working its way in. And then as we get into the overnight period, we'll have periods of rain that will taper back to showers again Wednesday morning and then come to an end. So it's looking like this is not going to be an all-day rain event on Wednesday, but you will have periods of rain overnight Tuesday night leading into that. So the showers are going to start as early as, I'll move this back here, and move this, it's going to start as early as mid to late afternoon here on Tuesday. Here's the timestamp, upper right-hand corner, which you can follow along with the video. And you can see these showers moving in ahead of the system. This is initially with a warm front moving ahead of the system. So a few light showers there that will go late afternoon, evening. And then we'll get an increase in the rain a little bit and periods of rain coming through overnight. So we get into kind of late evening and overnight. You'll have the periods of rain going into Wednesday morning. Now this is the NAM 3 kilometer, so this will stop at hour 60, which is 8 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. You can see this is coming to an end here at this point. It's not quite done yet, but you see what's happening here. It's moving off to the north and east, so presumably before noon you'll be done with any rain here on Wednesday. And if I go over the NAM 12 kilometer, which is the lower resolution version, starting us off at 5 o'clock in the morning, which again you can see in the upper right-hand corner. Move it forward. There is 8 a.m., 11 a.m. It's already gone. Okay, so the thinking here is by the time we get, it's just going to be in the morning. It tapers to showers, and then it ends by Wednesday noon at the latest. Okay, and it might be a little bit before that in most areas. So and then it's just going to be cloudy. All right, cloudy and dry for the remainder of Wednesday. With that particular system that's moving off to our south and east, our southeastern area, southeast of I-95, will have the highest rain amounts. We get over a half inch in some areas, closer to an inch, like a half inch to an inch down in those areas. Interior, probably under a half inch. It probably won't be a real big deal there, just more showery type stuff. Now, the second one coming in, again, you're going to get a break in between here during the day on Wednesday, and then late in the overnight, we have the opportunity for more showers coming in, very late Wednesday night going into Thursday. And I think Thursday is going to be an all-day rain event. It's going to evolve into periods of rain as low pressure moves along this boundary, very slow-moving boundary at that, during the day on Thursday, and then that will wrap up on Thursday evening. This one has a potential to put down a little bit more rainfall across the region, and the max range of the 12-kilometer NAM does have this as well. Comes in a little after midnight or right around midnight on Wednesday night. continuing to Thursday, and the thinking here is that there's going to be low pressure forming along the boundary is going to enhance rainfall a little bit during the day on Thursday. So there is the potential for a little bit more. The NAM's really not keying in unless yet because it's not far enough to really see it. But the European model shown here does show some little bit heavier rain here as you get into the afternoon and early evening hours on Thursday before this tapers off and moves away. Now, behind this system, we're not done yet. Cold front moves through, and we have an upper level low that's going to be trailing the system. There's going to be a little bugger. It's going to stick around for a day or two going into the weekend. So this is unfortunate for some of the openers. We have the Reading Fightins opener here on Friday, and we also have the Philadelphia Phillies opening on Friday. So we're going to have to dodge some showers and some intermittent showers here. These are hit or miss showers here, kind of just what you normally see with an upper level low and just some precipitation spinning around it as it's centered over the Ohio Valley at this point. So this is Friday afternoon. This would be at the time when most of these openers are taking place. So you might have to dodge a few showers here on opening day. And then that kind of falls apart and just go through the evening. And then the upper level low itself will swing from the Ohio Valley to over our area on Saturday. Still could be isolated showers, especially further north in our region here on Saturday until this completely exits. And by the time we get to Sunday, we are finally ridding ourselves of that of any precipitation. We go back to partly cloudy skies, and you have a nice day finally. Temperatures are going to be a little chilly here on over the weekend, though, with comparatively speaking to what they should be for this time of year. Again, most of the days this week are going to be in the 50s for most areas. You're looking at maybe Friday getting north of 60 in a few spots, but I mean that's going to be the only day that you would have that. Okay, and that's just because you have a southwesterly flow coming ahead of this upper level low, but then we're back in the 50s over the weekend, generally middle 50s for highs both Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be after this little trough moves out next week that we really get these temperatures skyrocketing, okay? And I think next week has a much better potential to produce spring-like weather, not just for a day or two either. It might just go much of the work week next week, so it might be a very nice week leading into the Easter holiday weekend. So we'll continue to follow that throughout the week and see how that's progressing. But indications are we will turn warmer again finally next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for April 4th, 2022. Have a great Monday.